there, hola, and welcome to my YouTube channel here at Benidorm and beyond. I'm an English woman who's lived right here in this town for over 20 years, and my aim is to give you a different take on all there is to see, do and enjoy in Benidorm and the surrounding areas. So here we go. Today's vlog takes us on a walk down Avenida de la Aiguera, just down from the iconic but now abandoned bullring, and then all the way through the fabulous Aiguera Park, or Parque de la Aiguera, ending at the modern town hall building and offices. As some of you may know, the bullring is currently in a state of disrepair, but Benidorm City Council have decided to rehabilitate the structure and build a new building in the vicinity. They say that this will generate a great multicultural and multifunctional space in which, amongst other infrastructures, will include a central library, study rooms, a youth centre and another building for multiple uses that will probably function as a hotel for various associations and clubs. We start at the top of the park, and although the day is slightly cloudy, the weather is still warm and ideal for a short stroll. The park was designed by the Catalan architect Ricardo Bofill in the early 1990s to become the green lung of the city and cost a total of 2 million pesetas. It features long paved walkways, one of which we are walking down now, which are flanked by neoclassical style columns and urns, along with rows of palm trees which are currently heavy with orange and brown dates. Looking to our right, we can see the curved avenue of Avenida de la Aiguera snaking along beside us, and this long street is full of shops, bars, local businesses and many official government offices. Carrying on down further, we stroll underneath the overpass that carries busy traffic overhead on the Avenida de Alfonso Puchades. There are plenty of benches and other seating in the park, and here on our left we can see some locals enjoying a game of football on the multi-purpose sports court, which can also be used for basketball. Adjacent is a small children's playground, which is one of two in the park, and here the kiddies can climb, slide and seesaw away to their heart's content in this specially adapted child-friendly space. There are two sets of public toilets in the park, however annoyingly these are not always open, along with a ticket kiosk which is open for sales when events are about to be on. Just above this end of the park you can find the 3-star Hotel Prince Park keeping an eye on things, and as many of its rooms have park and mountain views, I think it must be a perfect tranquil spot to stay in. The park is well looked after and a renovation plan was implemented in 2019 to keep up with the park's needs, making it a useful and leisurely natural space for both local residents and holiday makers both. Just this year, in May, 100 new luminaire lights were fitted, the public toilets capacity increased and fitted with anti-vandalism doors, and a stretch of old and worn pavement replaced with new anti-slip tiles. We now approach the main open-air auditorium, which is named after the famous Spanish singer Julio Iglesias, and this large zone hosts many annual events, including the Benidorm Pride and Iberia festivals, as well as concerts by national and international artists, and most recently the selection ceremonies for the Spanish musical candidate to go forward into the Eurovision Song Contest, which is still quite a revered competition here in Spain, unlike in Britain. As you can see, an event has just been held, and although this area is now usually cordoned off, I managed to get a few metres in to get a quick sneak peek for you before being shooed away by the council workers who were cleaning up after the last concert the night before. We now skirt round the walls of the auditorium, and this area really comes alive with colour and music at Christmas time when the Three Kings Market is held, and colourful tents are erected and a myriad of stalls are put up offering tempting treats to buy. As we round the corner we see the sign for the Festival de la Canción de Benidorm, or the Benidorm International Song Festival, which originally ran from 1959 to 2006 and was held in the summertime with the idea of promoting local and national Spanish artists, and in fact Julio Iglesias himself won the contest right here back in 1968. An updated, revamped version of the competition was launched in 2021 called Benidorm Fest, to audition hopefuls to be put forward for the Spanish entry into the Eurovision Song Contest, which I previously mentioned. Skirting around the semicircular structure and back to one of the main walkways again, you can see that the park is well used by many different people, including families, dog walkers and residents who just want a quiet space to read or eat their lunch in the middle of the working day. There is more bench seating and urns and decorations here too, and by heading upwards to your left you'll reach Calle Primavera, where you can find a large Mercadona supermarket, as well as the recently completely renovated Hotel Primavera Park, which now boasts a 4-star superior rating, on which I published a full information vlog about earlier in the year. Continuing along, we now see a large children's playground with swings, climbing frames and slides, all contained within bright multicoloured fencing with benches around it for the parents to relax on. Adjacent to this is an adults outdoor gym area with many different basic machines provided to aid mobility and promote healthy exercise in the fresh air. On our right there is a children's zip wire area which always seems to attract some delighted squeals from the little ones, and with all these attractions being free, it makes a great place to take the children for an afternoon to wear them out. Further down we can see picnic bench areas and more seating, and upon the slopes there are many more, sometimes hidden among the pines. If you are quiet enough you can often see red squirrels leaping about between the trees too, or foraging amongst the leaves and pine needles on the ground. Now on our final stretch we head towards the second and smaller outdoor auditorium of the Auditorio Oscar Esplá. Like its larger counterpart, it also hosts concerts, gigs and events, and being just next to the town hall building is a handy place for putting on street markets and exhibitions, with a toilet block just next door. To our right, overlooking the park behind the trees, if you exit the park here, you would find the road of Calle del Hondo, which would take you straight uphill to the 3-star hotel Magic Crystal Park. Finally, we enter the Plaza de SSMM Los Reyes de España, or the Town Hall Square, and this is where we will end today's vlog. I hope that you've enjoyed this informative walk through Benidorm's Aiguera Park with me, and if you have, please check out some of my other vlogs which cover a huge variety of different subjects, including reviews on hotels, cafes and bars, as well as lots of news and updates on things that are happening around the resort. If you'd like to support my channel and future vlogs by making a small donation, you can now buy me a coffee, or even 2 or 3. Just click on the down arrow next to the vlog title, which brings you to the description of this video. Then follow the link provided at the bottom. It's really that simple. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you out and about next time. Cheers, adios, and bye for now.